Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Where's My Wine Wednesday. I wish it were Friday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. Today, I have a really cool project I'm super excited to share with you, and the whole basis is going to be around this adorable faux embroidery hoop surface. Now, this can be double-sided if you want to just make something with this. And you may want to because right now they're 50% off. 50% off. Get yours, 50% off. Grab a couple. You can use these all throughout the year because they're so neutral. So we're going to make a really cool Christmas thing with this. Banking on this faux embroidery hoop thing. So let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and bring you down to my and I'll let you see. So this surface comes with a little sawtooth hanger so that you can hang it from that if you want, or you can utilize this up here, put a ribbon or something to hang it from there. We're going to take some greenery, some faux not acorns. What the heck? They are pine cones. Oh, my brain. It's Where's My Wine Wednesday. We have some fun half beads. I call them half beads. They're like a bead cut in half. And we're going to do a really cool technique with that. And of course, we have a fun transfer. Now this, you'll get many uses out of this. We're only going to use the Merry Be Your Christmas, okay? We're not going to do any of this other stuff. We just want the words on here with our really cool kind of neutrally boho chic kind of a look. So, just to give you all the information, the stuff that I'm using today from Couture is going to be in your supplies list. There is a link in the pinned post. And the stuff that I'm using from Amazon is going to be in the other link. So there's two links in the pinned post. Some of the stuff, some of the stuff I got from Amazon. Some of it came from Couture. And actually, when I went on, I could not find some of the stuff that I have in my stash is a few years old. And so I found, instead of the plain pine greenery and then the added pine cones, I found, you guys, some really cool greenery that had the pine cones already in it. So one piece instead of two. So that's the only difference there. The beads are exactly identical to the ones that I have. So let me say hello. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Dixie. I hope y'all are doing well this Wednesday afternoon. At least it's afternoon for me. Today is, it's kind of a dreary day. It's not raining, but it's cloudy. So my windows are not so bright today. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Chris. Okay, so I think what I want to do first is chalk. And then I know where to do my greenery and everything else that I'm going to do on this fun 50% off surface. Okay, this is in our Wowie Week. What? I can't talk. Weekly Wow sale this week. This is a 50% off. There are like 3 or 4 surfaces in there that are 50, 60% off, 50% off, I think. And then a whole slew of transfers that are anywhere from like 30 to 50% off. All different. This week is all different seasons. Last week was holiday. This week is like everything else other than Christmas. You'll find spring, summer, fall, Halloween. You'll find all that stuff 30 to 50% off this week. It ends Sunday. So be prepared. When you click on that cart link, you can keep shopping and check out the specials section to see all those discounts. Otherwise, you can fully customize that cart link. You can open it up, delete something you don't need. Let's say I do have the paste colors in there. You may just delete that because you don't need it. Okay, good deal. Now, I do want to wax the surface. It is a kind of a raw wood surface. So I'm gonna grab some of my surface wax and just kind of lightly put a little waxy coat on here. In particular, this area here, because this is where my words are gonna go. Now, the really cool thing about our wax, surface wax, is that it is clear. It's gonna go on clear, and then there is no scent or smell. I have had some, like the Min Wax. I've used some other surface waxes in the past that are not so clear, and they are not so scent free. They actually have a very strong odor. So after you wax on, you can do a little waxing off to really buff and smooth your surface. Hey, haircut? Just today? Nice.
You had delivery today that came in the marked box.
Fudge! Buckets, come on!
Well, like you were sitting there ordering it, honey.
Don't be... Oh, it's not fair.
It's the same thing. I'm going to go around and make sure the water lines are drained in the camper at least.
Okay.
Chance to get it.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. I'm sad. All right, so we are gonna get this chalked. Let me peel this back. I don't need to open the whole thing. Hi, Casey. Hi, Joan. I'm also going to fuzz it. So I'm gonna grab my fuzzing cloth, and I'm just going to kind of get it fuzzed up. Like I said, you don't have to pull the whole thing off if you're only using a little bit. Okay. Now, we're gonna do this. I should probably have this really nice and centered. This is the top, so I know it'll be straight. Okay. This looks like about the center. Okay, so I'm gonna chalk Merry Be Your Christmas. I'm gonna use our candy apple red and some of our black velvet. Now, this red, I'm going to mix. I don't need a lot, but I need to mix a little bit of that black with it because I would really like to darken it up. But I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit. His Christmas present came today, and he just got home from work, and he saw the box. that was apparently delivered today, and it was marked. Like, it wasn't in an unmarked box. That's why I was so sad. So now he knows that he's spoiled and what he's getting for Christmas. And now I'm sad because what do I do? Do I find something else to get for him? And the funny thing is, I was so busy today, and I have like this little Alexa thing on my desk, and it gave me a notification that you have an Amazon delivery. But I have an Amazon delivery like every day, so why did I think it was anything different? I should have clicked it to see what it was, and then I would have known, oh, go get that and hide it. I'm really sad. Did you guys ever do that? Did somebody ever accidentally see their gift when you weren't allowing them to? Oh, bummer, bummer. Such a bummer. Okay, so I have my darkened red. It's kind of a nice, like, dark burgundy color. And we're just gonna spread it on the word Mary. This looks beautiful. Then I'm going to go ahead and use some straight up black velvet on my Be Your Christmas. The reason why I like to do the little letters, the little font, in the darker color, it helps it to really pop. You know, when they're little bitty font, you need to do your due diligence to get it to pop. Now, I'm just gonna peel that up. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna set this aside so that it can dry, and we'll clean this. You'll be so surprised we can clean it right like this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this dry. I got a little smeary thing here, but it looks good now. So let's go ahead and dry this. All right, and I'm gonna show you. So this is straight up on the mat, okay? I'm gonna take my board eraser with some water. I'm just gonna kind of dump some water into my bucket over here. Got like a little pail. And I'm going to just clean it. And then I'll go rinse out my thing. I'll rinse this out. And we'll get a little bit more cleaned off. There we go. So that's pretty good. And then I'm going to finish it with a little disinfectant wipe. We're just going to wipe this clean, and then we'll lift it up and we'll get the underneath side. Looks good. So the reds, the blacks, the purples that have a lot of pigment, you're going to see that there is pigment stain, and it's totally fine. It's absolutely 100% normal. You don't have to worry. There is nothing wrong with your transfer. I'm going to flip this over. I'm actually going to place my hand towel. I'm just going to wipe right here, clean this. Perfect. And then dry off this part. And we can dry off this part a little bit. You can dry it off with the back of your fuzzing cloth, the microfiber side. And then lay it back down. Voila. Super easy, quick, clean when you're just using a little bit of something. All right, now to get on with, I have a really bad habit and I don't know, sorry guys, if you guys have the same issue, but I continue to forget to turn off my hot glue. I really wish there was an automatic shut off after like a certain number of minutes of not being used. All right, so we got some hot glue going. I'm done with this. I'm sorry, I got this twisted. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna cut these down to make it a little bit easier for me to use. Let's throw that away. What I like about this is that it's very bendy and easy. It'll be pretty easy to use. We're gonna do half. I do use these little wire cutters if there's wire in here. I am looking at my stuff that I need to clean up. Let me do that real quick, as I completely forgot to put this away. We don't want it to dry out at all. So let me get that cleaned up a little. Real quick, you can do that. While I'm doing this, I'll let you know a couple things. Number one, you can, if you're new, you can comment VIP, just the word, and I will send you an invitation to join my free crafting group. Here's why you want to be in there this week. You'll get all sorts of ideas, inspiration, and insider information when you're in the group. It all is inside. But this week on Saturday, and of course that is, Saturday is good for 24 hours after we hold it. I'm holding a big live sale event. It's maybe once or twice a year I do this, and we are doing it this Saturday inside of the group. So you have to be a member in order to take part or even look at what we have for the live sale. It's going to be fun. We're going to have all sorts of great deals, some awesome giveaways, all of that inside the group. So VIP, when you comment that word, that'll get you an invite, a link that you then have to click and go to the group, answer my questions, and I will let you in. So you have to do all of that before Saturday. Now, I am going to get some of these little pine cones. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna want, but I'll cut a few off of there. I love these colors. Okay. We are just going to be making this needs to get cut down. So I am just clipping and moving and looking at how I'm going to be doing the arranging of this stuff. We'll see. We may need a few more bits and pieces. And then I have this fun ribbon. It's kind of like, and I'll tell you how much I know about fabric crafts. This is like knitted or crocheted or something. I don't know. It's something. That's all I can tell you. It's something. Oh, why is this off? Did I forget to turn it on? Oh, my charger. Hold, please. My charger is not plugged in. Shoot. Shoot. I may have to plug in a different glue gun. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I have a good old standby. A good old standby. I will plug this in right there and we'll use this. Okay. No problem. Just stay. Okay. Okay. We got to get that hot and ready to go. Normally, we're good to go. While I'm waiting for that to get hot, why don't I do a little bow making with this? So I'm going to take, I think that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about an 8-inch bow from end to end. And I'm going to roll it up. Okay, so I have, I'm going to go ahead and give it a snip. I'm going to have 3 bows on here. Just going to take a little needle or a pin and put that in there to hold it closed. All right, so I have a tail here. And then I kind of got smaller as I went down because I'm going to have a little bit smaller of bows. And then I have a tail here. And what I'm going to do is you can use a zip tie, a string, a twisty tie, anything that you want to close this. I am gonna grab a zip tie. I only have black, so you'll be able to see it really well, and then I will show you how I'm gonna hide it. So I'm just gonna lay that zip tie down and gather this, scrunch it up. It's pretty thick. And I'm gonna zip it tight as tight can be. And then I'm gonna trim off the tail. All right, now this tail gets flipped over and this tail gets flipped over. So you have two tails on your bow. It's backwards. You have two tails on your bow. There's little, there's no wire in here, so it's gonna be definitely just kind of fun and fluffy. I want to cover this, so I think what I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of jute twine, because this has holes in it. I could take another piece of this and like tie it around, but I'm afraid the holes, you're still gonna be able to see it. My jute twine is, of course, oh, I got a little bit right here. It's over there because I had packed it up for my weekend, but I've got a little bit here. So it's a very similar color. We will wrap it around a couple times to kind of hide this. And I actually want to spin. I'm crazy. I want to spin this if I can. It's not gonna spin for me. I want that on the back. But the way I have this, it's got to be on the front. So I wasn't thinking, but that's okay. All right, so we've got it, and I'm gonna do a double knot to tie it off. And that should be good. Good for hiding the rest of that. And you could even like put a dab, put a dab of glue just to get that to sit down. The piece of jute that I had was just a tad too small, but we've got our two tails and we've got our, there we go. And you can kind of maneuver it a little bit. So we've got this fun bow that's going to go up here. We'll see however we do it. All right, now I'm gonna take this apart and I'm gonna start over here with our hot glue. I'm gonna apply it to the branch itself. And I'm gonna tack it down. I'm gonna grab our detail tool so that my little fingers do not get burned. Instead, this detail tool. The detail tool will. And now I'm just gonna go along the same line for the rest of the branch and press this into the hot glue. So we are hot gluing Some of the things that I am using, I'm going to do like a double glue. You'll see what I'm talking about. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Carrie. Idaho. No. So, Carrie, same. This weekend, we here in Michigan are going to get accumulating snow. No. I'm not ready. Not a fan. Most of you guys know that. I am so not a fan. All right, we are going to glue this little branch on here. Once we get the branches glued, we can work on kind of attaching the green parts where you want it. And you can just kind of get that going. All right. Like I want this to wrap around a little bit. So just press it in. Awesome. Okay, now I want to put some, we're going to do pine cones here. We're going to press that into the glue. These pine cones have a little bit of glitter. So does the pine. But you don't need to have glitter. It's just, I kind of like go in my stash and I figure out what I want to use, what's going to look good for this project. Jewel, perfect. I will get all that stuff messaged to you. I use Facebook Messenger, so I notice that you're on YouTube, which is fine. That just means I have to send you, I can't send you a message, like a private message, because I can't on YouTube, but I can respond and reply to that with a link. If you wanted to jump over and find me, I'm live on Creative Sarah on Facebook. You can do that as well. Okay. That's fun. I want to get this tacked down. And we're going to hold it with the silicone tool. All right, so Jewel, check this out. I'm going to go ahead and give you the link for my group. That's going to be the first one. You can join that group. And then I'll give you the link for the sample. And there you go. Okay, so we got that on here, and I think as I'm looking at this, hi Jennifer. Yeah, seriously, so ouch, so cute. All right, let me keep on moving, keep on trucking. I think we're gonna do some more. I have to see where it's gonna attach. There we go. And I don't want to burn myself, so I'm using our silicone squeegee tip. This is our multi-tool. It's a great use so that you don't burn yourself. Okay, now, Merry Be Your Christmas. That is cute. I'm trying out different places to put my bow. And I'm looking at it in my video camera. I'm looking at the camera to see the best place. But we're not done. I'm gonna do this in a second. We're gonna go ahead and do a fun, this would be cute all by itself, but we have these awesome half rounds, and I'm going to, I'm gonna do the two glue method at first. Of course, I stick my finger right in it. I'm gonna glue this half on and half off of this thing. How about I just put a bead of glue and then put some hot glue for that instant gratification. The instant stick, if you know what I'm talking about. Because some of these things will be set instantly with the hot glue, but sometimes you need to have that long set glue as well. So I'm just going to put that bead of glue and here's what we're doing. We are making a fun round. So all of this applies for this little project. You're gonna get, this surface is 50% off. So who doesn't love that? You could grab one and another for a backup, because likely your Christmas decor isn't gonna last all year, guys. You're gonna need something to put up after this. Yikes. I am going to quickly get that scraped off. Or when it dries, you'll be able to scrape it off. It's just the hot glue. Okay, good deal. This is definitely like your little boho chic kind of a project. That Gorilla Glue needs, you know, a good amount of time to kind of set up. So I do the 2 glue method so that it will stick now and be more permanent, because I have had more hot glue things come apart recently. In the past, I feel like I haven't. But recently, so whatever package of glue I have, just don't feel like it's doing its thing. Also, you could also do the like E6000 glue. That like works on everything. Very permanent. When you're at home, you don't need that instant stick like I do on a live project. That's why I'm doubly gluing here. Also, need another glue stick. You can just do your Gorilla Glue or your E6000 and let it set, right? Because you're not like me where you have to hold this up and show it and make sure it's working properly. Okay. So the transfer that I use, that stencil, that silk screen, is the Merry Be Your Christmas, and it's in the supplies list in that link. Okay, Jewel. Hi, Mary Lou. Carrie, I'm telling you what, I'm ridiculous. Now my husband likes winter. He grew up in Minnesota, where it's way more wintry than Michigan. And I'm just not a fan. I have high hopes of someday being able to winter in another state that is warm, you know, another, oh shoot, hold please. That'll happen too. Okay, I'm gonna grab it from here. I have a bunch of that glue stuff I wanna pick off real quick. Okay, good deal. Now, and this may just be, in my opinion, a little too big. I'm thinking a 5-inch bow would probably be better. And there isn't much I can do about it now. But that might be too. I really want my bow to work. Give me some opinions. Do you think it's too much? I could take it apart, make it smaller. Or do a very simple, like maybe this is just too much for this. In fact, I'm gonna go with my gut. That was a fly or something. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna take this apart because I think we need something much simpler, not such a fancy bow. And I think, let me try a 6-inch. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different. All right, so I'll show you what I did. I went ahead and cut just 3 strips that are 6 inches in length. I'm gonna flip one of them because the pattern is not perfect. And then, okay, I'm gonna make it smaller and I'm gonna do a messy bow instead of what I did, which I'm just gonna take my jute twine and I'm gonna crinkle this up and I'm just gonna tie a double knot as tight as I can. So we have this. I debated whether or not to put like some dangle beads on here, but it doesn't need that much. I'm just gonna untwist this. This is a very simple jute right here. It's not very thick. So when you untwist it, it's not going to show a ton of fibers, but it will show some. So I do like, you could take a comb as well and just like comb it out, but I'm just going to use my detail tool and get those fibers kind of separated and like combed out a little. It has a little pokey tool on the end. All right, so now, see that little pokey tool? Now I have a much simpler little bow that's gonna fit up here. Do I want it angled? Do I want it down here? I'm kind of liking it down here. All right, you guys tell me. Just comment if you like it on the bottom or on the top. Where do you think that bow? Let me put this centered for you. And when you comment, I can see what it says. So here we are centered. We can go at the top or at the bottom. I suppose we could go with the side too, but I feel like that's just too much. So bottom or top, what do you guys think? Go ahead and tell me in the comments. Chris, it is way too soon for the S word, but it's coming. Unfortunately, this weekend it's coming. It's so sad. So sad. Peggy Shaw. I'm Southwest Michigan, near Kalamazoo, and I do not want snow at all. I'll take 2 weeks of snow, and it needs to be the 2 weeks that Christmas is, and then it needs to go away, and I want spring. That's all I will take. And I live in the snow belt, right? Like we get lake effect snow from Lake Michigan. It's cray-cray. All right, so it looks like y'all agreed that it was too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looks like you guys like the top best. So we're just going to, and you could leave it off, honestly. Just a little sneeze. Nothing to worry about. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some hot glue on here. And I like it a little bit droopy, right? Like you can pull this down and so it's really kind of like a messy bow. But there we go. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Thank you, Margaret. Peggy Shaw. So funny that you live in Scotts, because I taught for 10 years at Scotts Elementary School, and I live just like a mile away from Scotts. I'm in Vicksburg. So nice to meet you. I didn't know you were so close, but you could come to some of my workshops then. All right, let's do this. Let me hold it up for you. I think it is super cute. Maybe this guy needs to get tucked in a little bit. Maybe, or maybe not. You can hang it. That was, see, they're not dry with the glue. Hold on. We need Mayday. I have to stop touching them. Okay. I'm gonna have gluey hands. Cute? Cute. This can be hung from here, or you can add a ribbon hanger or jute or something, but you can see 50% off the little surface that we're using today through Sunday, and everything else you can grab links right in the pinned comment. After this video is done, I will pop those links into the description of the video, because I don't like to put them in first, because Facebook is not my friend and won't show the video to everybody. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it for our Where's My Wine Wednesday. I hope you love it. I kind of do. And come back tomorrow. I'll have a new video at 8 p.m. and I'll be live Friday at 2 p.m. for Wine Friday. Also, don't forget to jump into my free crafting group where you'll get more ideas and inspiration. All you have to do is comment VIP and I'll send you that link so that you can request to join the group. Saturday is our big live sale. It will be live in the group. I'll be on video like this, and we've got all kinds of stuff, giveaways, announcements, and the sale. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday.